Hello, everybody. Hi.
Welcome. Is it froze? Please don't freeze.
No, but we still had the music playing, so it is froze. Because that's what we do on this stream. We freeze things so that people can have fun. So,
PrimeCut Frozen Games.
yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. So, yeah. We'll give it about 2 seconds and it'll freeze again.
I'm going to continuously shuffle. And then we'll put it on a shuffle loop.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome.
We're back. Back again. Let me pull mine up. I'm just going to sit here because if I sit here and stare at it, it doesn't freeze. But the second I move over here, it's going to freeze.
So it's a proximity freeze.
Yeah. But maybe, just maybe, we can get some stream. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Or we're welcome back. Or nobody's welcome here anymore. Who knows?
Everyone's welcome here. We're just not.
Yeah. We'll just figure it out. I'm going to go ahead and subscribe to my own channel free with Prime. How's that?
Nice.
Look at that. Keys are out. We're about to play some Keyforge, everybody.
Woo.
And
which one's the trigger button?
wait, hold on. What am I doing? Okay.
We're on a continuous shuffle loop.
Yep, I am. We're on a continuous shuffle loop. And sorry, I was dealing with the freezing camera. Hopefully you all don't believe me and you think I'm just wasting your time.
I shuffled the paint off of these buggers.
Hopefully you all don't believe that we've actually been having camera freezing problems. Again, for the 18th time. For no reason that I can discern whatsoever. I think the USB just gets a little busy sometimes. I'll grab my cheat sheet and my pen.
Don't get close to the computer at all.
I don't even want to look at it right now. So tonight's stream is going to be titled do Tom and I remember how to play Keyforge?
I don't remember which one's the shoot button.
Is there a jump in this game? Okay. So, there's no Keyforge news.
We're on pause.
We're on pause. Apparently you can pause online games, Mom. Because we paused Keyforge. The community is doing wonderful things still. I will say that. Our local league, still running. The ABR league, I think sign-ups ended either today or tomorrow. If you're interested, that's the Ancient Bear Republic. They host an absolutely enormous league, so hopefully, if you're into that kind of thing, go do it. Start up a local scene. If you have some players in your area, get on Archon Arcana, the wiki, and see about posting about your local regional play there. It's pretty easy to start your own league if you're interested in starting up Keyforge. There's some really big, amazing deals out there for some brand new sealed product at the moment. Go out, buy you a couple displays of AOA for $50 and host your own league and give away an AOA deck as a prize. I mean, you never know what you're going to open up with AOA. Offering sealed product is just fine and keeps the league going. So, it's not that bad. This month for our local league, we're doing just Archon. Just straight up Archon. We're doing three rounds this month because it was a short month for me. Because I moved. And, yeah. And then at the end of the month, the winner is going to get 2 decks. And we're going to have a vote for somebody else who gets 1 deck. And I have sealed everything because I look for the sales and stuff of everything but Dark Tidings. So they get to pick whatever set they want. Because Coda was cheap for a long time. Now AOA is real cheap. At some point in time, hopefully Worlds Collide gets cheap. Mass Mutation's never getting cheap. I don't think they printed enough of it for it to get cheap.
Either. That seems to be a lot of people's favorite set for some reason.
Yeah.
I liked it, but...
Heads. Let's start off with Bang. That's heads.
Oh, I grabbed a nickel.
Tom's trying to nickel and dime me over here.
Someone put a nickel in your case.
That was me. Okay, I'm going to silence my phone before I get into too much trouble. 7 cards. Okay, Cleverly Scaling Justiciar is a Dr. Varoctor thingamajig with Unfathomable and Untamed. And this is not the hand I was looking for. I mean, I could Thundertoe and Sleep with the Fishes you first turn, or I could Groundbreaking Discovery followed up by a Final Analysis, or I could discard my Mookling and play Witch of the Dawn to get my Mookling back.
Nice.
I don't think that's a good opening hand. I think you want some creatures, something on the board with some reaping ability.
This is 2/2/2, but it gives me some options, so I'm going to keep it.
Yeah. So in our league this month, Tom was busy, so didn't have a chance to participate this month. I am playing that super duper fast Mass Mutation deck that I have, the Captain Jericho, Zenzik,
Jeez.
Markadis with a draw on it, double reverse time, BS.
I'm so sad I was busy this month.
Let me tell you. I lost a game with it so far. I'm playing the last match of the league tonight. But I did lose a game with it. And then I went, I'm just going to discard the Quixel Stone against this deck. Because that deck didn't have a lot of creature control.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I think I started with Zenzi first turn all 3 games.
Jeez.
And one game he managed to kill it. The other game it was like 8 turns.
Jeez.
It was crazy.
Terrible. That's not fun for anyone.
Yeah, it's
fun for
kind of
you.
an unfair deck. Like honestly, like I honestly picked to play it because I was like, you know, maybe it's bad. Maybe it was just in our pods. Like I'll play it against everybody else. Open Archon. No, it's real good.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb. Um. Unfathomable. Tannywall.
What's he do?
Fight, reap, destroy a friendly creature, and gain 1.
Unfathomable. Frigorific Rod. Call of the Void. To exhaust him.
Okay.
Draw 2.
All right. Logos. Play Binary Moray. I will take the Tide for 3 chains, which readies Binary Moray. I will play Rooftop Laboratory. Scientist creatures enter play ready. Play PI Sweven. Reap with Sweven. Draw 3. Reap with Binary Moray. Cry in Sweven. Archive that. Ready.
Then the Herd.
Shuffle the 4 least powerful creatures back into their owner's decks. So shuffle these 4. Or these 3.
Old Patty. The Fittest.
Make Old Patty bigger Patty. That's discard the bottom 3 of your... Or bottom 3 of your opponent's deck, and then kill a creature that shares a house with the discarded cards. Cool. Oh, shoot. I should have drawn one. Oh, no. Because I shed a chain.
Yes.
I should not have. You know, I was missing something in there. Okay. Unfathomable. Pick up. Archive. Play Thunder 2 to exhaust Old Patty and deal it 2 damage. Don't bother, it's going to die. Play Sleep with the Fishes.
What does that do?
Destroy each exhausted creature.
Okay.
Brain Drain to look at your hand and put 1 on top of your deck. That's ironic. We're going to put bubbles on top of your deck. Play Seabringer Krakoa. Ready? Shed a chain. And draw 3. We froze, Tom. You weren't looking.
Oh. I was looking at the wrong thing.
Okay. We'll see how long we last now. Okay.
Unfathomable. Sanebringer. I'm having a bad eyeball day. I got new glasses
Carry Guiltspine.
and they messed up my left side. So I had to send them back. Killing me.
Okay. Untamed. Play Mookling. Witch. Put an Instrument of Silence on the Witch. Play Ambermancy for the pip. Ready? Check with 6. Shed the last chain, drawing 4.
Unfathomable. Bubbles. To bounce Mookling. Frigorific to exhaust here. Play Frigorific.
Has taunt.
Yeah, I was trying to read. That says fight gain 1.
Skirmish and fight gain 1, yep.
Skirmish and fight gain 1. I'm not going to take it back. Shoot. Okay. Messed that up.
Well, what would you have done differently?
I would have exhausted here and traded there, but that's okay. Reap. Draw 2. I messed up. Things happen.
If you'd done that, it actually would have been better for me.
Okay.
So, like, otherwise I'd say take it back, ready your artifacts too. But, like, it would have been better for me if you'd done that.
Now you can fight him.
Nope, because he has taunt.
No, because I would have killed him, and now you could have fought him if I would have killed him, is what you're saying.
Well, no, I would have called a completely different house and been able to do, like, a bunch of stuff that, like, I can't do now.
Okay.
Mainly because I have the tide.
I see.
I will forge.
Yeah, I couldn't stop that no matter what I did.
So that draws me 2, that draws me 2. I don't gain 1 with that, but I don't think that matters, so I'm just going to call Unfathomable and play Photic Raider. Capture 2. Ready, and I will draw 2 and pass turn.
Untamed. Assert dominance here. Killing there.
Okay, I raise the tide.
Yep. Draw 3.
Untamed. Play Old Patty. Play Mookling. Witch of the Dawn is going to fight. Milio. And game. Already. Draw 2.
Unfathomable. Frigorific Rod. Bubbles is going to trade here.
Okay.
Seabringer is going to kill Mookling,
Okay.
taking 2. Thank you. Frigorific Rods, both your guys. And Reap. And draw 1.
Okay. Unfathomable. Storm Surge. You can't ready. Recusals Chant. Exhaust everything. I will ready and draw 2.
Saurian. Discard.
Oh, come on, man.
I hate that card.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Altruist. Three dinos. I'll read them off.
Undignathus, Evil Perfectus, well,
Magistrus
Vita,
and something.
Lapisaurus.
Draw 5 and not ready anything.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't flip that. I still could have done this though, right?
Yeah. But it's if you do fight with it. So, like, it's not ready in fight, so nothing's ready.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, this sucks. Untamed. Play Mookling. Put Way of the Pixie on Photic Raider.
How many of those do you have?
The Way of the Pixies?
Mookling.
Oh, I think 2. Yep. And Witch of the Dawn is going to fight Seabringer Kakoa. And I'll gain 1. Ready? Draw 2.
Saurian. Lapisaurus. Consul Primus. Magistra Vetus. Another that. This time I get to ready.
Yep.
And draw up to 6.
Okay. Logos. Right? Yep. Play Bilge Warden. You get the Tide. $15. 3, 6, 9, 10. Play Armadrone. Binary Moray. I think I got to, right? Reap.
Okay, he won't ready. If he's still alive, if you're doing something else.
Ready. Because I raised the Tide.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is a very stressful turn to play because I feel like I'm playing it wrong no matter what I do. This is one of those things where you could play this deck a billion times and there's no right or wrong way to do this. I think I made a mistake in playing the Binary Moray actually. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Reckless Experimentation on the Binary Moray. Going to Reap with the Binary Moray. I'm going to choose to play the top card before I archive a card. It's a flumph. I will archive that. Final analysis. Destroy each creature in play. Each player draws a card for each creature that was destroyed that way. You draw 10 cards. I draw 7. So. The Tide raises because of the destroyed effect. I don't have any destroyed effects.
so I have to move these 10 off and shuffle these for my other 2.
Yep. I will play Binary Moray. I think I take the tide here. No, because it won't matter. I don't need the amber to forge. That's there. I don't get to draw either way. Unless I do that. So, again, discard static charge. And then ready, draw, check with 6. Like you sort your half a deck that you have in your hand. I'm pretty sure I lost the game, but I was going to lose the game to Saurian's Reaping regardless of what I did there. I mean, my Sleep with the Fishes was at the bottom. So I played it to destroy a whopping 1 creature, and you had how many Saurians out? 6? 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Could have just called Saurians and reaped and won the game at that point.
I was set up there for a second. Never drawing again.
Yeah, but getting 2 6+ card turns is pretty good. Like,
yeah, but I have to play this one. And you got rid of all my good cards out of this house. Spoils the battle to capture 1. There. Pass turn.
Unfathomable. Effigy, discard Tawiki, Lucolia, Taniwa. Ready, draw 4. Me. Ugh. Every time. I hate this stupid card. Every time. You know how they always say the chances of you drawing this card are, like 7% or whatever. Well, you know what the chances of it being on the bottom of your deck if your name's Clay? Like 100%.
Sorry, was that the order right there?
Yep.
Sorry.
No, it's not your... I'm just annoyed at I'm annoyed at other things at the moment, not...
All Alright, Frigorific Rod to exhaust all 3 of those. Sink or Swim, you discard a card at random.
Gonna scream because I know what card it's gonna be. I should have just not discarded at random and discarded the only card I want to keep. Flip it over. That fortunately was not it.
Brain Drain.
Shocker.
Call of the Void to destroy. I think he's more important to get rid of the Amber Control. Bubbles.
This is stupid.
Voice. And then Portal. Tide's already high, so I'm archiving it. Pass turn. I don't think I draw still. Nope.
No. But again,
Yeah.
16 cards in hand, you really can't complain.
No.
Cross porpoises to raise the tide. Nobody cares. Reap 3 times, you win, because you put all the garbage on top of my deck. So
Unfathomable to exhaust. Reap 3 times. How high does that have to get?
6.
Thanks.
Hey, Zoke, how's it going?
I think I take the Tide. Pass turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I have an out, so. Logos.
Oh, wait. And I would have picked that up
Yeah.
to play for
Yep.
pip.
Logos. Pick up the archive. Moray. Swevin. Varoctor, which was the bottom card of the entire frickin' deck. Take the Tide.
How are you doing, man?
Good. Good. I'm glad to be playing Keyforge again. That Reddy's Binary Moray. I am going to Reap with Dr. Varoctor. Put an upgrade or action card from my discard pile on top of my deck. Reckless Experimentation. It's going to go on top. I will Reap with P.I. Swevin. Draw. And then shuffle and draw 2 more. Static charge on Vita.
What does that say? Oh, the 2.
Yep. Reap with Moray. Archive a card. We'll archive that. Sorry, guys. I will play Bilge Warden. Ready, because it's Scientist. You take the Tide. I will reap with Bilge Warden. Take the Tide back, which readies Binary Moray. Put Reckless Experimentation on Binary Moray. No. 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 Can't do that. Do not do that. Reap with Binary Moray. The problem is there's a card in the deck that can screw me. So then I will put Reckless Experimentation on Youngest Bear. And I will play Groundbreaking Discovery. If you control Dr. Veroctor, Rooftop Laboratory, and Reckless Experimentation, destroy each card in play, including the artifacts, unforge an opponent's key, and purge Groundbreaking Discovery.
All cards in play.
All cards.
So much for that deck not being very good.
Well, I mean, when I can go through the entire deck and finally manage to put the 4 cards turn into play, it matters. So I will shed a chain, draw 4, and check with 12. I think that's the first time that combo's been pulled off on our stream.
So assert dominance. If I play a player, I can't fight, so I can reap, correct?
As long as it's in the active house.
Yeah. Okay. I will take the Tide. All tied up for 2. Chonkers. Way of the Pixie. Stampede for a pip and a capture. Assert dominance to ready and reap for 2. Oh, and that was supposed to be flipped.
Yep.
And I will discard Infighting, drawing 5, shedding a chain.
You win. Nothing to stop you. You technically forged 4 keys, so much for this deck being good, Tom.
Well, I'm forging one. Sucks.
You just forged 4 keys. I didn't even get.
You had enough for 2, though. I just thought it was
Not
over.
right then. I didn't.
I know, but I thought it was over. Having a key unforged sucks.
Yeah, having a key unforged sucks, but you were still up an entire key over me, and had 7 cards in hand after having
6.
Yeah,
6.
but you had 16 in hand, so I mean,
only because of you.
But let's be fair. If I hadn't done that, you would have just won the game. Like,
Well, that's why I hate that card.
It's one thing to say like, oh, that's because you did that, but if I hadn't done that, the game would have been over 2 turns earlier.
Yeah. No, that's why I hate that card. It puts you further in a hole, almost.
Okay. I forgot to put up the match because I'm out of practice. You are on the Admiral of Horror and Dimensions. I'm on Aeronaut Mindwatcher.
This doesn't sound fun.
It is.
Horror. It's a good one for Halloween week.
Yeah, it's a good one for an Arkham horror player. I really like that deck name because of Arkham Horror.
That's great with that deck because you can archive the pieces that you need.
Well, if you can get to them. The
Yeah.
problem was I needed Dr. Veroctor earlier, and
He was buried on the bottom.
no, literally the bottom card of the deck.
That's crazy. And the crazy thing is you ended up getting to it because he was on the bottom, but you still was able to pull it off,
Right.
which is crazy.
But you'd shuffled and been through half your deck, so before I got to the bottom of mine because of a card I had to play.
Yeah.
Giving a non-efficiency deck efficiency is always a rough time.
Yeah.
Aeronaut Mindwatcher, what's in this? I will say that there's like one deck out of these tonight that has any amount of amber control whatsoever. I think that's the bad deck, isn't it? That's the one with like double Dive Pod and Tawiki Kraken and Smiling Ruth. The rares in that deck are all bad.
It's got a zap. I'm super excited.
This has a United Action and a Together.
This should be...
I think I'm
know.
going to lose.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw what this had. I don't know.
I'm not impressed with what this has, so...
I just saw Tawiki.
I think this deck will be really good against that Evil Twin deck, because it has double Hornswoggle and being able to use those frigorific rods.
Oh. I couldn't believe I got all three of them out. That wreaks havoc on anybody.
Yeah.
Tails. Wow. I'm destined not to play first. That's okay. 2-2-2 again.
What do I got? I'll keep... Oh, I forgot this. Is this deck? I think this is this deck.
Disregard what your previous comments.
I think... No. We
You're
played
gonna-
that deck, did it
You're
lose?
gonna wallop me.
Or did it win? There was a deck that we played. Yeah, it advanced. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I'm thinking of a different deck. I'm thinking of one that we played in the last pod. Remember that deck that had like 40 power creatures because of Primus Ungus and all the spoils of battle?
Yeah, because it made every... And I was like, oh, I wish I would have killed him earlier. And then the second game, you got to him and I couldn't kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I knew I needed to kill him, I couldn't
Yep.
kill him.
Yep. Sorry, and Primus Ungus. Ready.
Stupid.
Yep, pretty much.
Sorry, man.
No, you're good.
I really needed my glasses. Alright. Zap for 200.
I'll take one.
And Technobabble to stun him.
Okay.
And all his neighbors. Even though his freaking thing is static.
Starlance. Play Lieutenant Volmart. Put Ambervac on Primus Ungus to raise the tide. Play Together. Which will allow me to play Gas Pipes Malone. and mug. And I'm going to mug Agent Septia to deal it a damage. We'll ready, draw 5, pass turn. Before Tom says anything, I'm going to say my best play right now would be if Tom has to call Star Alliance and can't play a card to kill Primus Ungus.
Well, yeah, because you're going to take 2 amber and then he's 25 power.
And he's 9 power.
We're going with 25. And that still doesn't kill him.
Yeah, it does. If you fought into him, he'd die. Wait. No,
you
because
still have
take
1
3.
power.
Yep.
Unfathomable. Sink or swim to exhaust all 3. Seabringer, Photograder to capture 1. Draw 3.
Not going to take the tide?
Yes, I am taking the tide.
So you'd only draw 2.
Okay.
Okay. Nope, because at the start of your turn, if the tide is high.
That's right.
That's why I asked about you taking the tide.
That's right.
Was because of that specifically. Do I make you burn it? I think I just make you work for it. I'm gonna call Star Alliance. I'm gonna put Shield You Later on Primus Ungus. Give him 2 armor. Gonna play Xeno Training. For each house, I have 3. You have 2 amber. I'm gonna capture there. Make him 9 power, 3 armor. And I will take the tide. Shed down to 2 chains and draw 1. Ready and up. Pass turn.
Unfathomable. I'm just going to run my 2 guys at you.
Okay. So, okay. So he fights in, dies. He'll take 4. So 3, 4. And then he'll fight for 2 more.
3 more. Oh, 2. He's a 2. Draw none. Shed a chain.
Okay. Saurian. Unstun. Play Magister Vita. I'm going to exalt gas pipes, who will reap. Going to play hedonistic intent to exalt each flank creature. I'm going to play decadence to exalt, ready, and use a friendly creature. I will exalt, ready, and reap with Primasungus, who exalts himself on reap. Already. Shed a chain and draw 3.
Shadows. Trickle down to raise the tide. Walk the plank to steal 1. Stir up trouble to do equal damage here and here.
Okay, so plus 8. So 11. And he is 13. So minus 3. So is 10. Okay, 11 minus 3 is 8. So he'll take 8 damage, and he's 5 plus 8. He's 13 power. So he dies. And that causes that to die afterwards.
And a Kerwallop. Deals 1 damage to everything. Armor. Draw 4. Shed my last chain.
Saurian. Play Cornus and Octavia. Wait, that's if the tide is high. Never mind. We ain't doing that. That's stupid. Shadows. Walk the plank to steal 1. Play Hard Simpson. Play Hornswoggle to use your trickle down theory to gain 1. That gets tapped. Ready. Shed the last chain and draw 3. Checking what's up. Keyforge.
I don't understand this. I've never seen this one before.
What?
Sabotage mission. Keys cost +1 for each different power value among friendly creatures during...
So right now you have 1. You have 0. But if you had like a 2, 3, 4, 5, so that makes keys +1 because that's a 1 power. There's 1 power difference.
Okay. Okay. So sabotage mission.
Making them cost +1.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And then... Stun a creature. Hard Simpson. Reap. Dealing damage here. So if I had a 2, it'd be +2 because it'd be 2, 3, 4
Mm-hmm.
with a difference of 3. Gotcha. If they were all 3s, it'd be none, 0.
Starlance. Unstun Volmart. Play Triska. And then play Hawkins to gain 2. Again, discard Static Collection Array. That card's basically a frickin' chain in a deck that doesn't have ways to raise the tide. So, I will draw 4. Pass turn. First I thought Static Collection Array was good. Now I know better.
Thundertoe. Here. And here. Oh, I did that wrong. Wrath of Ruin. Destroy here. Call of the Void. Exhausting here. Draw 3.
Saurian. Cornus and Octavia. Medicus Lacus. Spoils Battle. Capture. 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 Take the tide. Ready. Draw 2. Say check.
Maelstrom.
Just have the answer every time.
Draw none, shed a chain.
Cool. Shadows, Miasma Bomb, Flying Spectre, Mug for the Pip, go.
Walk the plank to steal 1. Discard Koala. Flying Spectre. Draw 3. Shed my last chain.
Saurian, Censor Philo, Magistra Vita, Medicus Lacus, go.
Sepia, Schedulator, Pod. Take the Tide. Draw 4, Shed a Chain.
Saurian, Cornus and Octavia. Reap. Reap. Kill Agent Septia. Taking 4. Ready. Check with 6, draw 2.
Shadows, action, gain 1, action, steal 1, Hobnobber, ransack, draw 2, shed a chain.
Saurian. Take the Tide, destroying the Flying Spectre.
What's that from?
It says on it, after your opponent raises the Tide, destroy the Flying Spectre.
Gotcha.
Play Venator Altum, Censor Philo. Action to capture 2.
Because I took the Tide last turn.
No, you've had the Tide for a long time.
No, because I just got 3 chains 2 turns ago.
Yeah, and I played that the turn after you took the Tide.
Okay.
Magistra Vita's going to kill Hobnobber. Reap. Reap. Check. Draw 2. Oh, draw 1 because I took the Tide.
Omni. Hawkins. Force field. Cheetah. Reap. Reap.
Word or creature.
Or this creature. Take the Tide. Blowing up Spectre. Draw 3, shed a chain.
Forge. I should be down to 2 chains, not 3. Saurian. Action. Reap. Reap. Vita's gonna kill Hawkins. Medicus is going to kill Shieldulator. Take the tide. Shut a chain. Check.
Take the tide. Pod. He has skirmish. He's gonna hit there.
Okay.
He's gonna kill there.
Okay.
Draw one, shed a chain.
Okay. Shadows. Hard Simpson. Hard Simpson. Hornswoggle to use your trickle down. Gaining me 2. Crack the miasma bomb. Shed a chain. Draw 3.
That might be game. Call the Void to exhaust here. Storm Surge, can't ready cards. Flame Gill. Draw 3. Can only draw 2, so I'll shuffle.
Yeah, don't bother.
That's it.
Yeah, it's been over for quite some time now.
I thought you had ways to manipulate them to steal.
Yeah, I do. You can only steal so much. I lost before you gained the amber. Fun times. Wait. Nope. I gave you the wrong deck.
Oops. Is this the one you were just playing?
No.
The one I was just playing?
No. I played it. It lost to the other one in the first match.
Oh, the first one you played.
Mm-hmm. Mortimus! How's it going?
Welcome. Long time no see.
Thank you for subscribing to extremely subpar production quality. We appreciate it.
Is it froze? It's not froze.
It's not froze right now. Woo! Since you subbed. More people subbed, it would freeze less.
Guaranteed almost maybe.
No, it'd just freeze. I'm pretty sure it's a capture card, but I have no idea. Capture cards aren't cheap. They're also kind of hard to get at the moment.
It's making Clay angry.
Yeah, well.
Like Hulk. He wants to smash it, but then it'll really freeze. Heads. I'm 0 for 3.
Yeah, it's really affected your game, too.
I'm 0 for...
Wow, that's a bad hand. I do not have it plugged into a USB hub. I have it plugged into its own dedicated PCI USB card. It's not an internal capture card, unfortunately. It's just kind of a cheap capture card. If Elgato wants to sponsor the stream and send me one, though, I would gladly use it.
I'll call him tomorrow.
And sometimes it doesn't freeze, like at all. Like right now, it's on a good kick.
It doesn't freeze when we're shuffling.
Yeah.
It never freezes when we're shuffling. Or apparently when I repeat myself. I just noticed that. I'm ready for a nap. Tomorrow's going to be a longer day.
This is the dumbest deck I have ever seen in my entire life. Play the Flying Spectre. I would just like you to remember that when you complain about me stealing Amber from you with this deck, remember how much you just stole from me.
What is that one you just played?
This is the one you just played.
Oh, that card.
Oh, the Flying Spectre.
The Flying Sphincter.
Star Alliance. Put Force Field on old Patty.
Nice.
Stun them both twice. Draw 3. Oh, yeah. Yes, it is. It's, I don't remember. They don't make them anymore. It's called a shield by some woodworking place. They make, like, DM screens and stuff.
What were you guys talking about?
The rotating tray.
Oh, yeah. They're fancy.
Unfathomable. Sink or swim to exhaust these 3.
We'll exhaust.
Play Thunder Toe to exhaust these 2 and then deal 2 damage to each exhausted creature.
Maybe.
And then I'm going to call the void old Patty so that you lose an amber. And he's destroyed. Oh, yeah. No, it's... Give me a sec. I can't remember who did it.
It's only been 100.
Oh, Dogmite Games. Dogmite Games. Yeah, really, at the end of the day, like, it's just a lazy Susan bolted to the bottom. And it's got a magnetic top on it, so... Draw 3.
Untamed, Mookling, the Fittest. Draw 2.
Shadows. Ransack to steal one. Steal another. Steal another. Stop stealing. I am not an amateur woodworker. I have no idea what went into that. I only know they tell me it's made out of wood. I have no idea how to corroborate that or not. I'm going to walk the plank to deal 4 damage to Mookling. I'm going to cement shoes the Witch of the Dawn, killing it, raising the tide. I'm an amateur Keyforge player. I will draw 3.
That's why this deck can't win. It's all creatures.
Yeah. Star Alliance, Septia, shield you later, shield you later. Put the dive pod on Septia. This deck is going to lose as soon as you manage to untap and reap with things. Draw 4.
You're a key ahead. I have no amber. We'll
We'll
see if I can get something going
I
here.
even were I to win a Vault Warrior, I would still say I am an amateur Keyforge player. I've never heard of Vault Warrior. What's that?
Logos, Binary Moray, Rooftop Laboratory. Take the Tide. What does that give me?
That ready's Binary Moray.
From this.
Oh,
Is
he
what I mean.
now has elusive.
He has elusive.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Make money. We what? Wait, were they supposed to send us money for things? Because
I'm going to read here.
I don't believe I've ever received any money, and when I do, it's probably not going to buy the USB hub we haven't.
Read there.
Who do you think you're talking to? A member of Critical Role? Also, like, they have like a studio. Like, I'm not saying that Critical Role is making money hand over fist. Like, play Rakuzal's chant, exhausting each creature in play, including yours.
Lovely.
Make money.
Draw 3.
I firmly believe that, like, it takes a level of charisma and talent to make money on Twitch. I know some people say it's luck, but, like, you have to be willing to treat it like a job. And I'm not willing to stream those games. And I'm not good enough to stream those games to get an audience. Okay, cool. This is about the time I start losing this game.
How much more removal you got in there?
Not enough. I am going to call Unfathomable. I gain no amber this way, but it annoys you. So I'm going to sink or swim to exhaust those 3. And then I'm going to Wrath or Ruin to return those 2 to your hand. Then I will ready. Draw 2. Pass turn.
Logos. P.I. Swaven. Armor Drone. Binary Moray. Reap. Awesome. Everything is awesome.
Hey, I whiffed too. Don't feel bad. Okay. Star Alliance. 5 pod. 3. I can do that. Then do that. Play Zap. 1, 2. Three. Play Sabotage Mission, making your keys cost +1. Question is, do I take the tide here? No, I think I just fight you off the board. Agent Septia is going to fight and kill Armadrone. I get to deal 1 to a creature. Has 1 armor, so didn't take any. Shieldulator will fight Wacolia, taking 1. This Shieldulator is just going to reap. Alrighty. Draw 3. Pass turn.
Thundertoe. Your 2 flank guys.
Okay.
Sleep with the fishes to kill them.
Oh, just these 2.
Yeah. Tawiki.
Exhausting both of them.
Yep.
Nice.
Seabringer. Brain Drain. Trickle down. Draw 3, should have chain.
Shadows. Double Kerwallop. Deal 2 to everything. Doesn't kill anything. Discard Hobnobber. Draw 4. I hope Khalifi Dragon comes back in a set. I hope this game gets over quickly.
Unfathomable. Photic Raider. Capture 2. Reap. Gaining 1. Destroying here.
To gain another one.
Gain another. Reap. Reap. Reap.
I imagine you're dealing the 2 damage to shield you later.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's got shield, so I'll draw 1, shed my last chain.
Cool. Unfathomable. Seabringer. Flamegill. Discard Tawiki. Draw 3.
Reap. Here. Reap, reap. Reap. He's going to hit here, taking 5. Drawing 1.
I would just like to say, for the record, I told you so.
You did.
Reap. Maelstrom.
What's that put them all on top
Mm-hmm.
for 2 chains?
Yep. Don't care. Shed chain. Pass turn.
Untamed. Spookling. Buck. Instrument of Silence. Oh, no. Wrong. Floop. Instrument of Silence. Way of the Pixie. Draw 5.
Shadows. Trickle down theory.
Oh, I already got it.
Smiling Ruth. Walk the plank to steal one.
What's Smiling Ruth do?
If you forge the key this turn, take control of an enemy flank creature on Reap. Doesn't matter. Because doesn't matter.
And she's elusive.
Yep.
One more time?
If I forged a key, take control of an enemy flank creature.
Okay, sorry.
Smiling Ruth is one of the worst cards in the game.
Agreed.
I've got two of the other worst cards in the game in the deck. So,
Tequila. Seabringer. Photic Raider. Flamegill. Discard Tweaky. Draw 5.
don't know why you didn't just Reap and win.
I wouldn't have got there. Oh, I would have.
Yeah, you would have.
Bad play.
Way too worried about me forging keys I can't forge. So,
Sorry.
Unfathomable. Photic Raider. Flamegill Enforcer. Go.
Cross porpoises. And right here and here. Floop's gonna fight. Kill there.
Won't kill because I have the tide. You have
Oh.
to take the tide first.
Oh.
Oh.
That was-
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You didn't flip it around. I was...
My bad. You're usually so fast at it.
It's
+2.
two. Yeah.
Reap. And reap for 2. And youngest bear. Draw 2.
Shadows Ransack. Oh. Smiling Root's gonna fight. I don't care. Something with armor. Draw 1.
Ambermancy.
Yeah, you win.
I've never seen that one either. That's sweet. That's big amber. start with silver amber. Tails.
Your card advantage doesn't matter. Or your card disadvantage doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
I've mulliganed every game.
I didn't the first one, but I have the last two.
And I've mulliganed into garbage every game. Wow. That's cool. I really like Doorstep with the Saurians. It's just, I like it.
We all need doorstep in our lives. Three of the cards.
Altruist Rostrum. Go.
Hedonistic Intent. Cornison. Sororium. And yes, I said that correctly. Oh.
Go.
And where's my doorstep? You didn't mulligan into crap that time.
Doorstep. Doorstep deals with the amber. Nobody has any amber.
Gateway.
Okay.
I said doorstep too many times.
I like Doorstep because it's conditional. You can play around it.
Stun there.
Yeah.
Damage pip there.
You can play around it when you're against it, but it still takes somebody off of a key guaranteed for one turn. So, well, unless they have a affecting cost. So, phone's dying. Can't read chat if my phone's dying.
Nope.
Unfathomable. Bridgerific Rod. Brain Drain. That on top. I'm about to lose the game. Bubbles to put Cornison back on top. Draw 3. Untamed. fittest. Assert dominance bubbles to kill Primasungus. Way of the Pixie. Draw 3.
Shadows mug here. Walk the plank to steal one. Miasma bomb. Gas pipes.
Saurian. Unstun. Rostrum, Primus, Lapisaurus, Lapisaurus. Draw 4.
Star Lance. United Action. Cornison. Venator. Safer Sorry, dealing.
You got 2 damage to 1 creature.
Oh, it's for each amber I have.
No, it's for each amber I have.
Oh. That's not good. Here. Hard Simpson. Hard Simpson.
Saurian. Take the Tide. Magistravita is going to fight Hard Simpson. It's elusive. Fight effect. You may exalt. Friendly non-Saurian creature. If you do, fight with that creature. Bubbles is going to fight Hard Simpson. And take 4. Lapisaurus is going to fight Hard Simpson. And exalt. This Lapisaurus is going to fight Hard Simpson. Exalt. Deal it 3 damage. Because the tide is low, I steal 1. Undignathus is going to fight. Oh, I can't read, can I? With Consul Primus. So, Consul Primus is going to trade with Hard Simpson. Undignathus is going to fight and kill Cornus and Octavia. Yeah, Altruist Rostra. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. There have been some DT decks in the tournament that are just stupid. Like, but they go so fast against other DT decks. Like, we ran my highest SAS one through our Gladiator thing, where it goes against Tom's top 3 decks, or my top 3 if Tom's playing the deck, and it kind of smashed. The problem is, like, it's the balancing around chains, in my opinion. Like, I think in set DT's just a drag, but I think outside of set, like, especially with, you know, even high efficiency coda decks don't want to take that many chains. Like, it's just hard. So, I think it's very interesting. We've had a couple though that like were very, very good. Wasn't there one that we had that like just basically won in like 5 turns?
Yeah.
Every game. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't very fun because the coda decks couldn't take chains the way the other ones were.
And I personally don't think we have anything in either of our collections that's like what I would consider a standout DT deck. I think a standout DT deck is an evil twin with Chelonia. At least one, probably 2. And I think you build it from there. I think Star Alliance, Untamed, and I mean, it depends on the house that you want, but I think almost any house with those 2 can really, if you have the right lineup in an evil twin deck, can really just gas and just put the brakes on for everybody. I do. It's just
Kill there.
okay. Taking 6, so 4.
He's gonna kill here, taking 3. He's going to reap. Spoils a battle. Putting that there. Drawing 1. Sending a chain.
I get to watch Tom win again. Yay me! Unfathomable. Play Portal. Raise the Tide. Curie Gilt Spine. Voice of Recusal. Riderific Rod. Nothing I do matters. Bubbles is going to kill Sensor Philo. Trading.
I heard people talk about power creep and the tide kind of doesn't, I wouldn't say power creep, but holy crap, it really knocks out a few decks, you know.
And then I'm going to Frigorific Rod to exhaust gas pipes. Ready. Shed chain, draw 3. I definitely do prefer that type of control. I think that's, I refer to it as active control, especially with the, especially when it's paired with something like Star Alliance, where you can churn a ton of cards in a single turn, playing Cheloni out of house, etc. I think that is huge. I think you could have Star Alliance Logos untamed and have it be an evil twin that can just do really dumb things. I also think that Shadows, like one of my evil twin decks, well, one of my 2 evil twin decks has an evil twin sea urchin with 2 draw icons on it, and that's just stupid.
Shadows. Hornswoggle to use one here. Hornswoggle to use the other one. There. Miasma Bomb. Draw 3, shed a chain.
I get 4. Nope, I don't, because of Miasma Bomb. Untamed. Miliobe. Old Patty. Play Assert Dominance. Miliobe is going to ready and fight and kill Medicus Lacus, and raging both of them.
Or warding, whatever falls on him.
Already. Say check with 6, shed down to 1 chain.
Take the tide. Star Alliance. Together. No. Yes.
You have to play them both right now. If you play together. Just so you know.
Okay,
like, there's no waiting. I was just making sure you knew. Like,
no, I'm trying to make sure. Okay. Together. This is why I'm so confused here. Together, I'm playing Decadence, Exalt, Ready, and use a friendly creature, which happens to be Shadows. Before fight, this creature, Gas Pipes, fights, captures one from his own side. So I'm fighting here.
okay.
So he's going to capture one from his own side.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to trade.
Yep.
Then you get that one.
Okay, now you need to play your second card from Together. Together is not resolved fully. You have to play your second card from
Correct.
Together right now if you're going to play it. That's what I was...
Okay. Magister Vita.
Okay.
CR.
Are you going to exalt here to reap?
I can't because the lowest creature can't reap.
Oh, right.
So there's no reason for me to exalt him. I'll draw 4 and show the Jade. And you still forge because of the...
Yep.
I gave you the one from the exalt.
Yep. If only things like that mattered. Untamed.
Oh, I could have reaped with him because he's a 2.
No, because you played him before you
That's
played
true.
him. And you
That's
had
true.
to that way. You should have played CR Officer Hawkins, then played
that.
together.
Gotcha.
Miliob is going to fight here, dealing 2 damage. Reap. Discard the bottom card of your deck.
You gotta take the tide, right?
No. It's the bottom 3 if the tide is high. But it's just the bottom 1 if the tide is...
Okay, so just bottom 1.
Just the bottom 1. Shadows. Kill Frank.
Okay.
Play infighting. One, 2, 3. Dies. Play Thin the Herd.
His double damage is double, right? So you gave him 6
Oh.
because the tide's low.
There you go.
Okay.
Thin the Herd. Shuffle them all back in.
Okay. I just remember reading that today when I was like, that sucks when the tide's low.
Yep. Oh, wow. Everything froze.
Everything is frozen.
Can you hear us still? I mean, that's weird. Can anybody hear us?
Is anyone out there?
Oh, I guess I can see it on my phone, so people can hear us. Maybe not hear us, but they can see us.
Mine hasn't reloaded yet.
I really think it might be the capture card.
I got no fingernails. Oh, put it right off the top.
I'm going to chunk.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Draw 3, shed the last chain. Yeah, I got an error up on my screen that said my output was frozen, so that was fun too.
I haven't seen that before. It's just usually freezes.
Yeah. Normally it just hates us, so.
Rocketeer Triska. Zap for the big old 1.
2. It's creatures in play. It's not friendly creatures in play.
Nice. This is the friendly one. Xeno Training. Draw 3, shed a chain.
I don't know how you won with this deck. It is terrible.
Sorry, man.
Unfathomable. Discard a card from your hand with Sink or Swim. Frigorific Rod to exhaust Rocketeer Triska, then Call of the Void to kill Rocketeer Triska and make you lose 1. Draw 3.
Pip.
Yeah, running 3 camera inputs is not easy on the bandwidth of a computer.
I'm going to play it just because I want the pip. Discard that. Draw 3. Shed a chain. I get 2. Shuffle.
I don't care anymore. I just want this stupid game to be over. So.
That's not ready.
Nope. Yeah, I want it to be ready too.
Hard Simpson. Mug the Hard Simpson to steal 2.
No, you only steal 1. It's each
1.
incident
Each
of damage.
Gotcha.
And it has to survive the damage.
I do remember that part. Sneaky check. Draw 2. Shed my last chain.
Untamed. Key Frog. All tied up.
No more sneak.
Stampede. Draw 3.
Saurian. And pop that.
Cool. So you gotta arrange those however you want. I gotta shuffle and draw 4. Oh, they're ready.
Oh, I know. I was just... Play. Exalt. Reap. Censor Phyla. Draw 3.
Does not ready. Gary Goldsmine.
Okay.
He readies. He does not.
Okay.
Saurian. Lapisaurus. Magister Vita is going to fight Hard Simpson. I will exalt Seabringer Kakoa, who will fight your Magister Vita. I'm going to Altruist Rostrum to move this there. Wait. No, I'm not. That's stupid. Magister Vita is going to fight there, killing him. Taking 4. Going to I'm not going to exalt. Going to play Spoils of Battle. Capture here. Then capture, capture, capture. Yeah, Altruist Rostrum. This, oh, no, it's moving. I'll move this there. And then Undignathus is going to kill him. 4, 5. We'll check with 8. Ready. And draw 2.
I'll take the Tide. Primasungus. Decadence. To exalt. Ready. Kill here. Taking 4. Shed a chain. Keyforge.
He's a 7 power, has 4. So it takes 4 damage to kill him. What can I do? Okay. The mental math on this is like insane. So 13. So 14 minus 4 is 10. Okay. All right. I'm going to see if this works. Because this is my only option. Altruist Rostrum here. Lapisaurus fights. He takes 2 and exalts. So he's 13 minus 6. 8 plus 5 is 13 minus 6, so 7 kills him. So I'm going to take the... well, it doesn't matter because he dies regardless. So Undignathus is going to trade with Primasungus because we'll deal 12 damage and he's 13 power. So, and it has 6. So he dies. Plus 4 goes to my pool. And then going to Reap with Vita. Take the Tide. Check with 7. Draw none, shed none. You gotta take the Tide.
Xeno training.
1, 2, 3, 4. Right? It's, or is it friendly?
No, friendly.
So, or wherever. I don't pretend to know.
Yeah, it's gonna go there. Draw 3, shed a chain.
Well, that's all she wrote. You win. Can't pull a Keyfrog play out. Because the only untamed Amber Pip I had in my hand that could have done it was Thin the Herd.
Which got rid of her.
Yep.
Or him.
It is a frog. Yay! I get to lose again. Woohoo! You just played it.
Just double checking. Untamed. And I'm old, Clay.
Not that old, Tom.
I've had a long week.
Me too.
Tomorrow I'm going to be on a tractor all day.
Those are good days.
I got an audiobook ready. I'm super excited, actually. My back's not, but...
Get you a better seat then. Let some air out of them tires.
I do need a better seat. It's a 48 Ford, though, so it's like...
Hell, I said an 84 Ford, I don't think it really matters as far as comfort goes, Tom.
No.
I don't care. You flip it and call it.
Tails. I've been wrong. I rigged it. Now you're going to say I rigged it.
Yeah, I don't care.
I've missed every other one.
You did. Doesn't matter.
Oof. I'm gonna...
Sure. I'll keep it.
I'm gonna keep... I don't think it's gonna fly. It never has before.
Nope, it won't. It'd be stupid if I just did that, though, so. Shadows. Walk the plank. Draw one, pass turn.
What's walk the plank do?
Deals 4 if it can't steal 1. If your opponent has no amber, deal 4 damage to a creature, otherwise steal 1.
Gotcha. Yeah, I shouldn't have kept this hand. Weekly. Good luck. Draw 2.
Star Alliance. Technobabble. Stunning them both and dealing a damage to Buck. Hawkins, shield you later. Draw 3.
Cross porpoises. Raise the tide. Unstun my guys. Draw 1, pass turn.
Shadows. Safe or sorry to archive any number of friendly creatures. Mug the Mookling. Play Frank. Draw 3.
Logos. Binary Mori. Static charge. Draw 2.
Saurian. Hedonistic Intent. Sensor Philo. Magister Vita. May exalt a friendly non-Saurian creature. If I do, reap with it. Exalt, reap. Ready? Draw 3.
Unfathomable. Recruisals to exhaust everything. Storm Surge. Wakolos. Wakola.
Star Alliance. Pick up the archive. Nope. Cannot be dealt damage by creatures with amber on them. That's why I did that. See our Officer Hawkins. Shield you later. Zap. 4, 6. 3. And 3.
Can't. Storm Surge.
Oh, right. Don't ready. Check with 7. Draw 1.
Thundertoe to do 2 damage to everything. Exhausted.
Armor.
Effigy. Draw 2.
Forge. Saurian. Primus. Medicus. Sensor Philo. Draw 3.
Logos. Reckless. Reap. Armor Drone. Archive. Draw 2.
Saurian. Venator Altum. Reap. Exalting. Sensor Philo is going to kill Binary Moray. Can't be dealt damage by creatures with amber on them. Sensor Philo is going to kill Gabuk.
You should have 2 damage on him.
No, because he can't be dealt damage by creatures with
Okay.
amber on them. Kill Gabuk. You get to discard the top card of your library, of your deck. It's a creature, you put it into play. Reap. Exalting. Here. To reap. And Medicus Lacus is going to kill the Armadron. Taking 1. Check with 6. Draw 1. You forge.
Witch of the Dawn. To return Mookling. Play Mookling. Play Floop. Play the Fittest. Mancy. Remove this one. Gain one. Draw a 4.
Saurian. Reap. Exalt. Matter Ultim's going to kill Mookling. Take 1. Exalt because the tide is low. And take the tide.
Why has he got one?
Well, didn't you play the fittest after you...
I took one off because of Amber Mancy.
Oh, okay.
That's why I gained another.
Magister Vita is going to kill Witch of the Dawn, taking 3. Censor Philo is going to kill Flumph, taking 3.
Why doesn't he die?
Primus Ungus gets +2 power for each Amber to all of them. So everything has +4 right now. Well, Reap with Medicus Lacus. And Reap with Censor Philo, putting Effigy up to 5 counters. Ready, check with 9, draw none, shed none, pass turn.
Logos, picking up my archive. Groundbreaking. Rooftop. Bilge Warden.
Switches the tide.
Reap.
Switches the tide back.
Final analysis. I draw 1. You draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Most likely lose the game. We'll see though. Hey, Forge for 6.
I'll draw 2.
Starlance. Okay. Play United action. Remainder of the turn, you may play cards from any house with which you have a card in play. Going to play Together to play a non-Star Alliance card. Play Hard Simpson.
The way that ruled was it had to be in play when you played that card.
Not because of this is overriding it.
I saw the reading. It had to be in play when that was in play.
So for the remainder, so you're saying it says for the remainder of the turn you may only play cards from any house which you have a card in play.
From when you play this card. That was why it's alpha. Because I read the reading. Because they had a big argument about it. Because they had other cards that played other things.
I've never heard of this ruling.
Okay. You play what you
No,
want.
no, I'm just
Play what
saying,
you
like,
want.
was
That
it an
was why-
official ruling? Was it like in the rule book? Or was it an argument on Facebook?
No. It was a ruling on something. Go ahead and play what you want. But
No, I'm just saying, like, from what I understand, because this card was in Worlds Collide.
Yes, and it was at a Vault Tour, and that was why they read the ruling. Was because that was why this is made alpha. Was because it had to be something that is played in that has to be in play.
Well, that
you
sounds...
can look it up, but you can play what you want.
No, I'm just saying that sounds like design intent, not what the card says. Because the card says, for the remainder of the turn, you may play cards from any house for which you have a card in play. Period.
Okay.
And this says, I can play a non-Star Alliance card. So I'm playing a non-Star Alliance card with Together.
And I get that. I get what you're saying.
Well, so do you disagree?
No, I don't disagree.
I'm just saying, because if you disagree, like, I'll just disagree. Not play, I'll play a different house.
No, I don't disagree. I could see where you were going. I also see you play how you're going to play it.
Because then my second card, Sorarium,
which allows you to play 90 cards.
Exactly. Because of this, I mean, it's the same thing as any other combo.
Okay.
If you
play it out
disagree,
nope,
then
play it out.
Discard Static Collection Array. Play Hawkins. Play 2 Hornswoggles. Gas Pipes, Miasma Bomb, Xeno Training.
That's game.
Okay.
That was the same sort of thing they did. That's why they made the ruling. Was it had to be things when you play that alpha card. It has to be what you have on the table. But we can look it up later. Not tonight. It's too late. We're down to one last game. That's why they made it alpha.
Remainder of the turn you play cards from any house for which you have a card in play. So what they're saying is United Action only checks once.
Yeah.
How much amber could you have stopped?
2. I had Mookling.
Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Because 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'll show you my hand. We'll just back it up. So I had 3 amber to start the turn. That was my hand. Because it was a big one. Yep.
So you still would have got there?
Yep.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, that was not in my hand. These were. Because
well, I don't like final analysis, but you would have just reaped out and beat me. It was the same thing when you had final analysis. You had to stop me.
Yeah.
He was getting creative, and that's fine. That was a great string. I do agree. But it's also...
Because, yeah, I would have been at 8. After playing everything. So, and captured 2. I don't know how much you could have generated, but...
Well, I would have forged 1 and made 2, so I wouldn't have been in check for my last one.
And I still had...
irrelevant.
Yeah.
So.
No, I just... It
It's fine. We'll just look it up later.
No, I can see what they're saying. I disagree, but I can see what they're saying. They're saying that the part of my problem is, like, you have a game that's 25 years old, and you have a game that's 2 years old, and because we don't actually have anybody who's a rules expert, they're using rulings from Magic from 10 years ago to inform rulings on Keyforge, because we don't have a clear, concise rule book.
I can see that.
Because my thing is, according to the rule book, according to the way the rule book reads, when you play an action, this card does not go here until this is resolved. So technically you could create a stack. Because in the rulebook it says, when you play an action card, you resolve that action card and put that card in the discard pile.
Well, it's the same way. Which and what's the one from Sanctum? No. Yeah, Sanctum. Where you can't do the rule of 6 with Sanctum and the Witch of the Eye.
Right.
That's why you can't rule of 6 it, because you can't.
Exactly, but there are other instances where people are just pulling stuff back from the discard before the action card's actually in the discard.
Yeah.
Like, technically, the action card goes out, you resolve the action card with what's there, and then the action card goes into the discard. It doesn't go directly to the discard, because if it did, Inspiration Witch of the Dawn. So for something that creates a lasting turn effect...
Witch of the Eye, but yes.
Or Witch of the Eye, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
For something that creates a lasting turn effect, you're probably going to just wreck this game. For something that creates a lasting turn effect... Oh, no, I 100% agree, Zoke. I 100% agree. I'm saying that I am seeing people make rulings based on Magic rules. And I only make rulings based on what's in the rule book. For things like United Action, my question has consistently been, is it a lasting effect? Because if we're creating a lasting effect, that card is not resolved until the turn is over. Right?
You take someone that hasn't never played Magic and just look at it at face value, and if I don't have something out, it goes away. It's kind of like, it's the same thing they were trying to do with library access.
But my response to that is you're informing it with your understanding of the rules, not what the rules say.
Because the rules don't say anything about it. It's not in there.
And that's my point, is they're creating cards that nothing in the rules says anything about.
Exactly.
So when you have an effect that lasts a turn, or lasts through your opponent's turn, that card's not resolved.
So you just have to read what the card says. And the card says with what you have in play. And you have nothing in play.
Right.
So you could argue it both ways.
Yeah, exactly. And that's my point is, so is it a consistent check throughout the turn? Because it says in that same sentence for the turn.
And that's why I said play it out. Because I could see your side. I could definitely see your side, but I can also see you didn't have anything in play.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than your Archon guard.
Right.
So, but I can see it both ways.
And technically my Archon card's all 3 houses, so.
Well, it's upside down. It doesn't count.
No, I'm not saying the rule book is bad. I'm saying the rule book is incomplete.
It's vague.
And I'm saying it's kind of like when we were seeing some of the rulings from Vault Tours about, like, Ronnie, where if you have 7 amber, Ronnie says steal 1, so you stole 1, and then you don't have 7, so Ronnie can't steal a second one.
Yeah.
Remember that ruling?
Yeah.
Because I had to give
that was short-lived, though.
I'm just saying, there are lots of holes that I see in the rule book that lead to interpretation, which is fine. It's just we need an answer. Yeah. I'm not going to call it. You're going to call it.
Tails. I won 1.
I think you won 4. None of these, to be fair, Tom, none of these decks have good first turn plays. Let's be honest.
Maelstrom.
Let's be honest here. There's no.
I was hoping for Maelstrom right at the beginning.
The deck that
I was rooting for Maelstrom.
hold on. So Aeronaut, it is 2. Justiciar is out. Okay, Aeronaut, Justiciar. Aeronaut beat Barabbas. So Barabbas is 1-1. So these two are fighting for a spot. And Justiciar is out, which was the highest SAS deck by like 8. Because it's like, this is like 56, that's 59, Aeronaut's 59, and Justiciar is like 67.
This is like 80 by itself.
The Tide card?
Yeah.
I mean,
my decks were terrible. All my SAS wise, all my decks were like, my highest was like 72. That was my highest SAS on this set that I pulled. You pulled that 80.
Yeah, that 84. That high SAS mass mutation deck I have, it keeps going up.
Nice.
It was like an 87 the other day.
Jeez.
And I'm like, why?
Guess what I pulled again? Nailed it.
It does, really,
Nailed it.
Saurian, Trojan Sauropod.
Yes.
Draw 1. Pass turn.
Jiminy Christmas. I hate that card. It always screws me. It's really good for you.
Come on. It's not ready.
I did terrible at this one. Sabotage mission. Shield you later. I played them in the wrong order because it doesn't matter because you're not forging this time.
Untamed. Old Patty. Play Assert Dominance to ready and kill Shield you later. Has Skirmish. Play Stampede. I did, in fact, use 3 or more creatures this turn, so I'm going to capture that. Ready. Draw 3. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the kind of hand. Oh. My bad.
Again?
Yeah.
Kerwallop.
Sorry about that.
Hobnobber. Ransacked. Steal 1. And not to steal another. Waste.
Unfathomable, unless you're going to crack that Trojan Sauropod for me. Even then, it'd probably be unfathomable, to be honest with you.
This is like a pillow fight.
Brain drain. I think you should draw that Maelstrom again.
I've drawn it twice. Why not again?
Call of the Void to exhaust the Hobnobber. Bubbles to put the Hobnobber on top of your deck. Voice of Recusal. Ready, draw 4.
Call of the Void, or
Call of the Void.
Call of the Void here.
Okay.
Storm Surge. Pop that.
Okay. So, gotta put those into play. I gotta draw 3. Sorry about the video freezing, guys. I think we need to get a new capture card. And quite honestly, I don't really have the money for it right now, so might be like this for a little bit. Capture cards are not cheap. But I'm trying to keep an eye on it, and we're doing the best we can. Really apologize for the terrible quality. Okay. Saurian. Magistra Vita. I'm going to Exalt Bubbles. Can't fight, can't reap. Reap, reap. Spoils. Capture. Then capture, capture, capture. Check with 6, draw 2.
Storm Surge.
Oh, right. So, like that. Okay. Draw 2. Check with 6.
Maelstrom. Draw none, ship 1 chain. Forge.
Unfathomable. Frigorific Rod. Frigorific Rod. Sink or swim to make you discard a card at random. Bastard.
Oops.
Oh, right.
Cement Shoes. Hobnobber. Draw 3, shed my chain.
Saurian. Lapisaurus. Magistra Vita. Magistra Vita. Draw 3.
Hawkins, gain 1. Cheetah. There. Take the tide. Draw 3, shed a chain.
Untamed. Assert dominance to use Lapisaurus to fight the Hobnobber, exalting it. Play Thin the Herd to shuffle in the 4 least powerful creatures, so you're 3, my Lapisaurus.
Thin the Herd's so good.
This deck has problems with Thin the Herd, though, because it has so many 2 and 3 power creatures.
Yeah.
Like, all the little dudes are little. This is the only matchup that I think Thin the Herd is going to do something.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not that great for me to shuffle your CR Officer Hawkins back in, because...
Yeah.
Again...
Oh. Give you the wrong deck.
Okay. Keyfrog. Old Patty. Wait, no. That's that deck. We're good there. Draw 4. I was trying to remember which deck had infighting, and it's the one I just lost with.
Technobabble here. Stun a creature in each of his neighbors that it shares a house with.
So there?
Yep.
Okay.
Draw 2, shed a chain.
Unfathomable. Voice of Recusal. Bubbles it up.
To the deck, right?
Yep. On top of the deck. Bubbles again. Seabringer Krakoa.
To the deck. My deck.
Yeah. Put an enemy creature on top of its owner's deck. Ready. Draw 4.
Walk the plank to steal 1. Flying Spectre. Frank. Draw 3, shed my chain.
Unfathomable. Carry Gilt Spine. Frigorific Rod to exhaust your Flying Spectre. 4 Reaps. Frigorific Rod to exhaust Frank. My second one. Ready. Check with 7, draw 1.
I think I just lose. Call the void here. Flame Gill. Draw 4, 3.
Forge. Unfathomable. Reap. Frigorific Rod the Flying Spectre. Frigorific Rod, the Flamegill Enforcer, and Kill Frank. Ready? Pass turn.
Unfathomable, walk the plank, exhaust those 3.
You mean sink or swim?
Sink or swim. What'd I say?
Walk the plank.
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah, yeah.
Draw 1. Pass turn.
Untamed. Play the Pixie. Reap for 2. Just the bottom one. Nothing dies. Play the Fittest for a pip. Reap with Key Frog. Play Infighting. Forge.
Okay.
This deck did have Infighting.
It did.
I think SAS for DT matters cross set. I think SAS for DT in set is wrong. I don't. I think that our high SAS decks are still doing okay, but I think that high SAS decks struggle in DT sealed. Yeah, let me pull it up. I'm bad about keeping the groups running, but I'll post it in chat here real quick for you. Because we're just rolling through groups right now, and then we will create a bracket off of what this is doing.
So tonight we only had 1 get through.
2. Barabbas and Aeronaut both made it. The two lowest SAS decks advanced tonight.
Wow.
We haven't been paying a lot. The reason I know the SAS on the decks isn't because I've been logging it necessarily. It's because I look at what group we have, and I let Tom know, like, hey, you're bringing this deck or these 3 or these 2 or whatever, and I try and come up with a stream title. So I look at their deck lists on Decks of Keyforge because it's quick, and I can just have 4 tabs open, and I look for like common cards or common houses or something like that I can kind of use a pun to title our stream with. So that's why, like, off the top of my head, I know the SAS of these really well. So I think that in set SAS for DT matters less than out of set. I think DT as a whole, like when you take the entire set encompassing, and I could be wrong here, I think it's going to play better cross set than everybody thinks it's going to. I think a lot of results from a lot of different leagues are showing that. A lot of in-person chain bounds. A lot of things. The camera froze again, guys. I'm not interested in fixing it at the moment. Because I'm just a talking head at the moment. I think that, and Tom might disagree on this, I think as far as potential efficiency, as in potential out-of-house plays, / card draw / archiving with Amber generation in the same turn, I think your top-end Dark Tidings decks have more of that than any other set has so far. Because Mass Mutation had a lot of archiving, had a lot of deck control and stuff, but didn't generate Amber on the same turn.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of deck disruption too in these that also generate Amber in the same turn.
Yeah.
So you're like exhaust everything, and I'm still getting 6 Amber a turn.
Right. And And I consider disruption in the same vein as efficiency. If I'm stopping you from doing stuff, it's just as good as me taking extra actions at the end of the day. The problem with disruption is you're guessing what your opponent's going to do. But with Unfathomable, you don't have to guess.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm going to brain drain you.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw whatever you needed to stop me on top of your deck. Or what I do a lot of times is I'm like, I want to put this here. And then I can manipulate the flow. Because I'm looking at if, for instance, Tom has 3 Saurian and 3 Untamed, I might want him to call Untamed just because, and I can manipulate that with a brain drain. I agree they are few and far between. I 100% agree that I think that Dark Tidings will have a lower number of let's call them vault-worthy decks than Worlds Collide or Mass Mutations will. But I think we will have and I love the set. AOA is still my favorite set. I still think we're going to have a Vault Tour winner from Dark Tidings before we have one from AOA. I am notoriously good at opening very high efficiency decks, which is why I have very high SAS rated decks, because I have a lot of like 20 and 21 efficiency decks.
See,
I think Tom's barely cracked 70s in some cases. Like,
all my from this set?
Yeah.
72 is my highest from this set.
And that's my thing is, mine goes from that 84 and then
I only own
like drops clear down to 72. But I have a lot of Mass Mutation decks in that mid 70s range.
I only own 3 decks over 80, period.
And I own a lot more than that,
and
as you well know.
All Worlds Collide.
And I own 1 Dark Tidings, 1 Mass Mutation over 80, and I think the other 3 or 4 Worlds Collide. No, 2 Mass Mutation. Because the one I don't play, and the other one nobody wants me to play. So, and honestly, like, I feel bad playing it. The reason I played it in League this month, because, you know, it's a pretty casual league, is because I wanted to play test and see if it was actually going to hold up. And it might be my favorite deck ever, even when I'm losing. Because it has a very low amber control, so it's outside of my play style. So I'm like, there's nothing I can do. Because when my control decks lose, because I love control decks, when my control decks lose, I'm like, I messed up or they got lucky. When that deck loses, I'm just like, I still played 48 cards this game. I may not have won, but 75 new decks in your highest is 74?
Wow. That's
I mean,
the way I feel on my last. That's my last 4 boxes.
We opened up 84 plus the whatever's else. Most of the ones that aren't in the tournament I haven't even like imported or looked at, so I don't know. There might be another one out there. But we opened 84 decks and we've got 1 over 80, and then it goes right down to 72s.
Yeah, my highest was 72 out of mine.
Because I've got that 84 Ruckfolk, and then it drops down to 72 for me.
I have 172, 170, and everything else is low 60s.
I think there will also be a disparity between Evil Twins and regular decks. I think your highest power decks are going to tend towards Evil Twins because of the efficiency with Chelonias and Sea Urchins. I mean, Evil P.I. Sweven's just a pile of not greatness, but
terrible.
You've still got phase shifts. You've still got other stuff, so I have no idea what we're playing next week. I'm really kind of sad about cleverly scaling Justicar, because it was one of the first ones I opened that I was like, I think this deck's good. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. And I played And I think that, yeah, Evil Witch is crazy. Tom has a deck with 2 Evil Witches, I think.
Yeah.
And I think it advanced, didn't it? I thought it
I
did.
think one of them. I have 1 Evil Witch in one and 2 Evil Witches in the other.
Yeah, one of them I think advanced. But I don't remember where it'd be. Your pile of decks that's advancing is starting to get bigger. But I think in Dark Tidings, like Logos, like Archon's Callback and Eureka in the same set,
That's ridiculous.
it's very good. You've got Phase Shift. Can you imagine, like, there's just a lot of stuff you can do with Phase Shifts and Togethers, Rocketeer Triskas.
If you can get that in an Unfathomable set, where it's actually a Disruption set, and a Disruption Unfathomable,
Yeah.
you're just wrecking people.
Mm-hmm.
With a PI Swaven,
Yeah.
you're just killing people.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the artifact where they come in ready?
Rooftop Laboratory.
You're done.
Yeah. Yeah, Eureka's always been a top card.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in AOA, everybody was talking about Generosity. And I still think that Eureka's... Like, Martian Generosity is, like, if not the best Keyforge card ever printed, one of the top 3 Keyforge cards ever printed. But...
And there's that stupid action that you can get it back out.
You mean the creature that you can archive it?
No, there's a Logos action that you can get.
Oh, right. Yeah, Think Twice.
Think Twice.
Where you can play it from your discard.
Yeah.
Because I think one of these, it's coming up in a few weeks.
I think you already played it.
No, I haven't played it yet. I may have played the one with Eureka in it, but I have one with Eureka, Archon's Callback, and Think Twice. I think it's Ancient Dame Gospodinov. Yeah. Has the Archivist, Archon's Callback, Eureka. Maybe it doesn't have Think Twice. But this is the one that I really, really like. Because it's got Beach Day and Chelonia, and because Beach Day is just a good card.
Yeah. Well, people, I have to go eat dinner.
Yep.
I haven't ate dinner yet.
Oh, this is the double Undignathus Waste Not deck. That's the one that is. It's it draws like 800 cards. So
lovely. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, for putting up with.
Sorry we've been gone so long.
And sorry about the technical difficulties. It's going to take us a little bit to get a new capture card, but thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Keep forging those keys. And yeah, stay safe, everybody.
Have fun.
We'll catch you next week.
Keep washing your hands.